I feel like loneliness is such a common thing. And like you said, it is experienced even when you are a part of a team. You may not feel a sense of belonging where you are. And I think as sensitive people, we like we often get stuck thinking or listening to that voice of our inner bullies. And we're also prone to, speaking for myself as somebody with ADHD, I'm prone to um, rejection sensitive dysphoria. So, like commonly sinking into this feeling of being rejected. And so, again, I think that it's building those relationships with people who can help you when you need to need that reassurance, or like you need some different kind of perspective, asking for help with that. And then also recognizing that our loneliness is it's our body, the feelings, right? Or our bodies are telling us that we're not getting something that we need. So I think that it's worth asking, whether you're like meditating or journaling or just reflecting. I think a good question to ask yourself is, what is this loneliness? What are these feelings telling me that I need more of, that I'm not getting? And how can I get more of that? So for me, like when I'm feeling lonely, or, I am a solo entrepreneur. So when I'm having those days where I'm just like stuck in my own head and not feeling great, that's when I really need to pick up the phone and like call one of my mentors, or call a friend, or call a cheerleader who's gonna support me like through the moment. What that does is I think it helps to have another perspective, to have a coach, right? To have somebody who's going to like bring you out of that like feeling of being stuck. And I think, building awareness of those needs is a critical skill of a leader. I think the best leaders are the ones that are able to like own up to what they need and what they're not getting enough of, and what they're going to try harder to give themselves so that they can further support like what will support themselves, but support their team, support the organization, support their whatever it is that they're working on. And I would also say that there's I said the quote before, like be the change you want to see in the world. I also think that you can be the colleague that you wish you had. Be the colleague that you wish you could see in the world, right? So what I mean by that is, when we're feeling lonely, that's often the time when we need to be the person that's reaching out and checking in on others and making sure that they're okay, right? And as you build that type of relationship with your colleagues, then maybe they'll know like, hey, that's something that I can do for you too.